we lay the fabric lengthwise. This is open side, and we make a mark on the wrong sides so that it is easy to identify if the fabric is plain. So we make a mark on the wrong side, and then we lift one side of the fabric. See, it's better if you iron your fabric and take out all the crease, so your end product is very smooth and beautiful. So you hold the pieces and keep one on the other like this. You can see it comes out like this, one side this way and the whole side is like this. You'll need measurements of full length, that is your waist till your ankle, your hip round, knee round and bottom round. So you can take these measurements. For making it body hugging, then you sit down and then you take your measurements. Otherwise you can use your tight denims for making the slacks or chudidar without choodies. So first of all, we find out what is our bottom round. So bottom round, I've taken 12. So 12, 6 would be half of it. You keep 1 inch extra for folding. I'm keeping ½ inch extra because I'll be using a design for this, and I don't need much. If you are using a design or lace or something, then you don't need much to fold at the bottom. Full length is 40, so I keep my inch tape here until the very end. It is 40 till here. I mark it here 40, and above 40 I take down 1½ inch. So we are making choodies. For a chudidar we keep 9 inch extra. We keep like about 9 inch extra, and then we keep it same as bottom, and then we start making marks. But here we don't need choodies. We are making a simple stretchable bias slacks, and for that reason we are not keeping any choodies. We are just making it plain. So we straight line for hip into 3. Okay, and for this 1½ inch that I've gapped, that also I'll have to make a mark. And then for hip length, it is hip into 3. Generally it is taken 14 inch or 15 inch, and it is taken as a standard mark. So you can keep this in mind, but still sometimes you have to make some slacks for smaller sizes or bigger sizes. In that case we should know the exact formula also. So that is hip into 3 means divided by 3. So here also it is, that is hip into 3, like widthwise, and lengthwise also it is hip into 3. So here we go. It is still here. So the mark was from here till here. I cut the wrong marks. Whenever you make any wrong mark, please cut it, otherwise it may lead to confusion. Now the basic thing what you need to know about making a chudidar or a slacks, which not many people tell you, you need to know the calculation for your knee length. Either you find out from measuring, but you know it is not practical all the time when you need to find out for others. So you know the midpoint of these two, bottom and your hip line. You know the midpoint of this is 26 and 27, so that is of course 13 half and 13.5 is this. This is the midpoint, and beyond this midpoint I take 2 inch up. I jump to 2 inch up, that is 11.5. this is the knee point. So I cut this midpoint now. And what is the knee? Knee is 14, so half of 14 is 7. So 7 I take. 7 you take if you want a body hugging thing. If you want more like a bit loose, then you take 7.5. So it's up to you what you want. I keep ½ inch extra, so it's still here. And now what else? I just keep, either you can do it freehand and you can just mark like that, or I have a scale, so I can use the scale also. So it's like this. You just simply, it is your, like, it is a very economic. You can get them from the market and they make your life easy, but it's not such as compulsory. So you just shape it. See, it comes like this, and on top it's like this. And now we keep about ½ inch out, so that we, either you use your scale, do it freehand, and then we use our this tool to trace the markings. It's very important. Now we cut the outline of this marking and make some notches, one from here, one from here, and one from here, where we'll be placing the elastic. This side notches I've already told you how to make, and now we cut the outline. While cutting the bottom, you can keep it a little bit up so that it doesn't appear from your ankles, like down under. It doesn't look nice to come up in your legs, in your feet. So you can cut it a bit slanting, but then it will be all straight up like this till the very end. But only the outlines, be very careful about it. When we have cut it, one thing we'll have to know, that this thing, the lower part got the full size, full fabric, but upper side got like this triangle is left without the fabric. So what to do? So here it's on selvage. I keep 2 parts of this selvage here and keep joint like this. It should be same. So you overlap this joint and see the fabric coming on top of it, or you keep your fabric like this. So this fabric, this your selvage is on top of this selvage. Place it. If you are able to see, it's okay, otherwise I just make a mark so it's clearer. So see, I'm sure you are able to know it better now. See, here I made a triangle, same as the missing part. It's kind of your zigzag, and you'll just stitch it. Once you cut it, cut just 2 parts as you need, and then stitch them with this part as we need to fill this jigsaw. Otherwise, if there is no missing part, no need to cut it. See, but here we'll be needing it like this. You pin it for the time being so that it doesn't get lost. And then we'll stitch. First of all, we'll join these missing parts, and then we'll join the hip curve. One more thing to it, I like to add some colors to my dresses. So this was the strip. You can use some lace or net or something, but this strip was left from the cutting of my suit, and this slacks is also with that suit. So I stitch it like this, or like this I can stitch. So I'll be stitching it like this. This ½ inch I had left, I'll fold it like this, and I'll show you how to stitch it so it looks a little bit stylish.